Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to learn about DHCP. So in this session, we are going to cover I'm trying to cover the small portion of about what is the DHCP, what is DORA process, and my main intention behind this video uh, is to show you how to create a DHCP server, how to configure the DHCP server top of Windows platform. Okay, so in short, we are trying to understand like what is DHCP. So DHCP is nothing but dynamic host configuration protocol. So basically, we will use uh, DHCP just for assigning the IP address to the network devices such as printers, computers, laptop, a smartphone. So with the help of DHCP, we can assign the IP address, subnet, gateway, and the DNS servers detail automatically. So basically what DNS do, so DNS assign the IP address, subnet, and the gateway to the particular computer machines automatically. So in a traditional way, we are doing the same thing manually. We go to the control panel, network and sharing devices, and under that, under the IPv4 section, we are updating the IP address, gateway, subnet mask, and all those things manually. So with the help of DHCP, this everything get converted in automated format. So DHCP server directly assign the IP address to the computer machine. So that is nothing but the DHCP one over here. Okay. So the next slide, I will show you. I have created a couple of slides just to brief this simply. So as I mentioned, the definition, the purpose, and the importance of DHCP is like that. So it is automated IP address assignment. That is nothing but assigning the IP address to the computer machine automatically. Secondly, it is a good for centralized management. We can manage the IP addresses, IP address pool from one point of contact. Okay. Then third one is it is efficient in IP address utilization. So you can able to view the current utilization, the current IP address which is allocated to the machines and all those things, and it supports dynamic networking. Okay. So in next slide, so this is the main content of this session. So how DHCP works? Okay, so DHCP works on the DORA process. So basically, DORA process stands for D stands for discover, O stands for offer, R stands for request, and at last A stands for acknowledge. So in this entire process, the transition is happening in between the client machine and in between the DHCP server. So basically, a discover is nothing but like the client is requesting, client is trying to discover in the network whether any DHCP servers are there or not. Okay. So once client discover, the offer phase is there. So discovered that particular DHCP server will offer that we can allocate you this range IP addresses and all. And similarly, once the IP address and all those things are identified, so the client machine will request to the DHCP server for the IP address, and the DHCP server will finalize that IP address allocation to the client. And at the DHCP scope level, you can able to see that IP address allocated to particularly host name against the host name. So this is nothing but the DORA process. This is a core component of DHCP one. Okay. We are trying to understand a little bit about like DHCP, like what are the things are involved over here. So mainly under the DHCP, the server role is there. So DHCP server role is very important. The DHCP server manages the IP address allocation and deliver network settings, okay, automatically. Similarly, there is a client as well available. Client can be computers, smartphone, printers, virtual machines, anything which is available on the network. Okay. Second, third thing, the scope and the address range. So basically, scope is nothing but to define the range of the IP addresses. Okay, each subnet and the option like subnet mask and all those things. Okay, that is nothing but a scope and address range. There is a fourth option like lease and renewal mechanism is there. So DHCP is using the lease mechanism. So it allocate the IP addresses temporarily that clients renew periodically to maintain the network connectivity. Okay, so here there is one more options available like the reservation and all those things. So I will show you in a live demonstration during our live demonstration for the DHCP. Okay, I will show you few advantage and limitations as well over here by the DHCP. So advantage is like that it is automated one, as I mentioned, efficient. It is reducing the manual efforts, manual configuration, and all those things. Scalability and central management is the add-on one over here. Like we can manage it from the centrally. Okay. The limitation of DHCP is like that. If in case DHCP server goes down, so there will be a disturbance can be happened. Okay. But in the organization level, we always keep this as a redundant across each data centers and all. Okay, and the security considerations are also there. Okay, so these are the few background level understanding I would like to give you regarding the DHCP one. Okay, so let's continue this with the live demonstration. So I will show you how to deploy the DHCP services with Windows platform, and based on that we will take this forward. Thank you.